Shoot, I'm scared. They're gonna read me so bad.
It looks terrible.
Right, now for the most important part, the tasting. Tonight, there's only one coveted spot of immunity up for grabs. Someone will also be eliminated. The first cake we'd like to examine, Fred. Thank you.
There's a lot riding on this. Not only my stake in the competition, but my reputation as the pastry person. I want the judges to know this is my passion.
Describe the cake, please.
So I have German chocolate cake for you guys with caramelized coconut and pecan filling.
You came here as a talented baker, struggled with a few of the savory challenges, but tonight you nailed it. All that chocolate work in 75 minutes. Beautiful.
Thank you.
It looks very accurate to the actual cake.
Looks nice.
Visually, it looks great. A little bit top-heavy in terms of some of the layering.
Look, the flavor's there. It's rich. I think you were very excessive with the amount of that coconut mixture, because that's really overpowering right now, but it is so well executed that it's making me overlook the amount of the coconut mixture.
You underappreciate yourself way too much.
Okay.
Have more confidence.
You know what I say about your German chocolate cake?
Oh, what, Joe?
Das Guten.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good job, well done.
I think that I might not deserve the dessert king crown, but I might deserve the dessert prince crown.
Next up, Noah, please, let's go.
Walking up to the judges, the top looks like hammered hell, and it's elimination. If I don't do well, I'm going home. I just hope that I nail the flavors.
Describe your cake.
So what we have today, gentlemen, is an opera cake with a shiny chocolate ganache over the top.
We were gobsmacked when you chose the Gâteau Opera. Why?
Because anytime that you three identify the toughest challenges is what I'm going to go after.
But at the cost of your presence in this competition, you're willing to do that.
Yes, chef.
Visually, it doesn't look that good. That ganache could have been a lot softer.
Yes, chef.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you suffered from overambition. Hopefully the flavor will circumvent its aesthetic.
Opera cake, it has to have that perfect blend of chocolate, coffee, liqueur, with that golden cake to sop it up.
Tell me about the ganache.
I messed up the first one, so I had to re-go on the ganache, but I believe the flavors are really going to be there this time.
A Gâteau Opera is about thin, delicate, million-dollar slice. Well, the layers are definitely there. Let's get that right.
It's bitter, sweet, and creamy all at the same time, which is the flavors that I'm looking for. I was just having a hard time getting myself around the aesthetic.
Tremendous courage. You chose the most difficult one. The flavor is 100% Gâteau Opera, but it's ugly. Thank you.
Thank you. That was literally the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. So, am I worried about going home? Absolutely.
Next up, Nick.
Go Nick.
It's not the prettiest thing I've ever made. Baking isn't something I do all the time, so I'm hoping that the flavors are there.
What do you have here, Nick?
I have the Victoria sponge cake with buttercream frosting and then a homemade strawberry jam.
Yeah, it doesn't have that finesse that I'm looking for. It looks like a hamburger almost.
Yeah, pretty bad.
No frosting, no real jeopardy, the sort of easygoing, simple cake. Up until tonight, we've held you in that top-tier bracket, and I think you put yourself down. Should we taste? So I don't know if you can just come here a little bit and just bend down there. The actual sponge is crispy.
Yeah.
That's crisp.
Okay.
Crispy cake.
Victoria sponge is not supposed to be crispy, Nick.
Yeah.
The inside looks light and fluffy, which is nice.
The jam is beautiful. It's really adding a beautiful relief to some of the density of the cake.
I'm more frustrated than you personally because I think you can do better than that.
I do too. Thank you, Chef.
you.
Hearing comments like these is certainly disappointing. You know, I gave it my best shot, and I really hope I'm not going home.
Next up is Brie.
Looking at my cake, I'm embarrassed and horrified, but I'm reassured in the fact that I know my cakes are at least perfectly cooked.
Okay, Brie, what did you make for us?
I made a carrot cake with a cream cheese frosting and pecans.
Was the decision not to frost the outside of the cake a strategy, or what happened with that?
I honestly ran out of time, and I kind of ran out of icing as well.
The example that we asked you to replicate had nowhere near the height yours has got. You filled those tins way excessively.
Yeah, I mean, just like aesthetically, the garnishes look off, and they're kind of sloppy. They look like Play-Doh that my kid uses, you know?
If there's one thing a carrot cake needs is what?
Carrots,
Frosting.
frosting.
Let's be honest, it doesn't taste that good.
It's off balance. I just crying for frosting.
Worse than that, the cake itself is so dense, it tastes like a pudding. Sorry.
Thank you, Brie.
Okay, thank you.
It tastes weird, doesn't it?
Yeah. Next up, can we see Miss Renee's cheesecake, please?
Redoing the second cheesecake was 100% the smartest thing that I've done being in MasterChef so far. It's delicate, it's beautiful, and it was well worth the crunch time.
So you may have played it safe, but aesthetically it's beautiful. Shall we?
Sure.
Did you make that glaze?
Yes, I did.
When it's that, you just touch that, it's all grainy.
It's not crust, it's like dust.
Dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear. You just touch that, it's all grainy.
It's not crust, it's like dust.
When it's that grainy like that, what does that mean?
There wasn't enough butter.
Insufficient butter. Did you rush this?
Yes, because it was my second one.
The actual cheesecake filling, good. The composition of it, you know, it's sliding all over the place.
It's totally evident that you had to fast track it.
I have nothing good to say about this. It's sweet cream cheese on cookie crumbs as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Why did you, at this stage of the competition, choose a cheesecake? Why did you go down that easy route?
I wasn't thinking it was easy. I wanted to show you guys something really pretty and elegant.
Please don't get upset. I just know how good you are. And I, Renee, want to see more from you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. Damn.
Cookie crumbs.
Suba, please bring up your cake.
This might look like an easy cake, but my cake looked better than the cake Gordon gave me. And the caramelization is awesome.
So what do we have here?
We have a upside-down pineapple cake, caramelized at the top.
So what spoke to you about this cake? Why did you choose it?
My baking skills are not at the top level compared to the competition, so...
Let's remember, season 10, we're expecting the best from everybody. So this kind of precursor of why I'm not a great baker, let's end with that now.
This cake is the kind of cake I like. It's simple, well-executed cake.
It's not highly skilled, Joe, I'm sorry.
No, I think it's delicious. I think it's in its simplicity.
Two different things going on here. It's simple, it's delicious, but behind you, boy, there's some big risk takers there tonight.
Yes, Chef.
There's no success without risk.
I think that is...
Thank you, Suba.
Thank you.
No piping skills.
No fondant.
Nah, no. This individual didn't play it safe. Make your way down. Jamie.
This competition is a marathon. We've been working at it week in and week out.